you won't have stiff hair. It'll be, okay, not with it all in my mouth, but. We've been since my regular, I'm talking. Hey Lovebugs, and welcome back to another video. But before we get started, if you are a first-time visitor here to the congregation, hello, my name is Mary and this is my channel. And to my oldie but goodie Lovebugs, welcome back, welcome back. If you like what you see after watching this video, please be sure to like, comment, and mostly subscribe to this channel. You know, the little button that says subscribe, you know, you click on it and then it will say subscribe afterwards. Yeah, do that. Click on that. Click on it. I'll wait. You clicked on it? All right, cool. Okay, make sure you subscribe and also make sure you turn on your post notifications so you won't miss a beat whenever I drop new videos. In today's video, we will be discussing on how to achieve bomb wash and go results like this one here, if I do say so myself. She's cute. About tips on how to get a good wash and go. If you are anyone like myself, my wash and goes didn't always look like this. It was giving very much struggle. It was giving very much wash and no. I was the twist out princess. I was the braid out queen. Okay, anything but a wash and go. Cause this was not my lane. It wasn't my ministry. It just wasn't. It was not the river and the lakes that I'm used to. Y'all already know what I was gonna say. Y'all knew it. So I just did not do it because I knew my strengths and wash and goes was not one of them. But one day God said, you know what, Mary, I am going to grant you with the grace and the humility and the knowledge of how to get a good wash and go. And glory. Shabbat, hey. You know, he gave that to me. He did. He blessed me with that. And now I'm going to bless y'all with the knowledge that he gave me in order to achieve thine wash and go, okay? So if you are interested on how to get a good wash and go so you can go from wash and no to yes, keep on watching this video. My first tip is, 1, sis, are you using enough water? Is your hair wet enough to even think about doing a wash and go? Because that was my problem. I was trying to achieve a wash and go on dry hair and it wasn't working. The key word in the phrase is wash. And what happens when we wash? We are wet, okay? Okay, come on, that's a word for somebody. That's a word, come on, that is a word. Come on, somebody. You need to make sure that your hair is wet enough. You know, for me and mine, my hair has to be soaking wet. That is the only way a wash and go will work. I cannot do it on damp hair. The products just will not work. It won't give me optimal results. So you need to make sure that your hair needs to be either damp or soaking wet. I suggest trying your hair out on soaking wet hair. It may work for you, it may not. Which also leads me to my next tip, number 2. Do you know what your hair porosity is? Knowing what your hair porosity is will save you a lot of time, effort, and heart. If you don't know what hair porosity is, your hair porosity is basically your hair's way of retaining moisture. So for myself, I have low porosity hair, which basically means that the cuticle of the hair shaft is completely shut. It will not open up to no one and nobody. It is a complete introvert and it's not trying to hear anything. I have to use products and methods that work best for my low porosity hair. Finding out what your hair porosity is definitely will help you out in the long run. Tip number 3 is, are you using the correct product? Once you find out what your hair porosity is, you should want to use the products that are geared towards your hair's porosity to maintain the optimal results that's for you. But knowing what products to use, do you need to use a gel? Do creams work best for you? Do oils work for your hair? For me, in my hair, like I cannot use the LOC method or the LCO method. What the LOC method is leave-in oil cream. The LCO method is just leave-in cream oil. I cannot do that method because oil seals my hair, and because I already am a low porosity girl, sealing my hair even more just is a recipe for disaster. So I do not use any of those methods. I do not use oil on my hair when doing a wash and go, except for oiling my scalp, but I do not put oil directly on my hair because it makes everything just look a hot mess. Another tip into making sure that you are using the correct products is doing the hand test. So basically what the hand test is you would use the products that you are going to use in your wash and go, whether it be a leave-in, a cream, a custard, a gel, oil, whatever it is. Take those products, take a little bit of each product, put it on the back of your hand, and you're gonna rub them all in together. Now, if everything mixes in and it's a smooth consistency, there's no lumps, there's no bumps, there's no any of that, you are good to go. But as soon as you see those products clumping up together, then it's a no-go. You would then just need to see which products would work best with one another. You're gonna have to do trial and error for that, but the hand test really does work best with figuring out what products would work best for you to obtain an optimal and desired wash and go result. Number 4 is, are you using the correct method for your hair? Always raking. There is smoothing, which is using the praying hands method. There's shingling. Some people use one, some people like myself, I use all three. In conjunction of using the correct methods, using the proper tools. So for me, I also like to use a denning brush to help rake the products through, and also it helps me to achieve the nice ringlets at the end than I would get from just shingling alone. Now I do get a nice result from just shingling, but I have noticed once I start using the denning brush that also helps to make the ringlets look better because it clumps them together. That's just the look that I like. You know, if you like it, great. If you don't, that's fine too. But I just know what I like to see in my wash and goes. So you need to make sure that you are using a product and method that works well for you and your hair. Number 5 is, do not hair type. Just don't. Girl, I got like 8 different textures in my hair. Somebody asked me earlier, oh, do you have like 4B hair? I was like, girl, I don't know. It's a lot going on. Like this section is like really, really tight. This section is tight. This is like loose. This one section right here is definitely giving you straight girl vibes. And like, it's a lot going on. So I do not hair type because there's so many textures and patterns going on in my hair. I can't keep up, and I don't subscribe to just one. So I don't hair type. If you do, that's your prerogative. I'm not knocking you, but me, myself, I don't hair type. I just suggest you don't, because there's, you know, a lot of people out there like myself who have more than one texture and curl pattern in their hair. So that's just me, and that's my suggestion. Tip number 6. Are you sectioning your hair in small enough sections? So if you have noticed from my hair video, I always start with my hair in 4 sections, and then from one of the 4 sections, I will subsection that into a smaller section. I do this because I want to make sure I'm getting all of the product on every single part of my hair. Because if I miss one part, I'm going to look crazy. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of the product on every single part of your hair, including your roots. Do not neglect your roots, which is tip number 7. Stop neglecting your roots. If you went to go get your hair silk pressed, your stylist would not neglect your roots. So why would you do it for your wash and go? Make sure that you're getting the product on every strand, every part of your hair, from the root to the tip. This will help you to avoid having puffy roots, and everything will just look uniform, and also you won't have stiff hair. Your hair will be nice and flowy, and it just will look and feel much better than it would if you neglected your roots. I don't know why you would want to do that anyways, but you know, teach your own. But please do not neglect your roots. They need love too. You know, they did nothing to you. They need love. My last and final tip is don't compare your hair to others. This is something that I used to do a lot when I first decided that I wanted to wear my hair in its natural state. Is I would compare my hair to my friends, to other YouTubers, to girls that I would see on Instagram, and I'd be like, why does my hair not look like that? All hair is beautiful, no matter the texture, no matter the length, no matter the curl pattern. All hair is beautiful. So do not compare your curls to my hair, to Keisha from up the block, to this one, to that one. Just don't do it. Your hair is your hair, and it is beautiful just like you. Okay, girl? So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Those are all my tips and tricks that I use when I do my hair. If it resonates for you, I hope that you can use some, all, one, doesn't matter. If it doesn't resonate for you, that is fine. No hard feelings, no worries. If you did like this video, please make sure that you comment down below. Make sure that you give it a thumbs up and you like it. And also, again, we're gonna revisit this yet again. Subscribe to the channel if you are new here and you're a visitor. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. You know, become a part of the congregation, become one of the Lovebugs. Subscribe to the video, and yes, as always, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about my channel. Oh, I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Bye, Lovebugs.